8 YouTubers who almost died on camera. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Fortune. It's very rare, but sometimes YouTubers get the worst of luck and something bad ends up happening. Famous YouTubers who do famous stunts to get more famous can definitely achieve that goal, but they can also get seriously injured in the process. Here are 8 YouTubers who almost died on camera. Number 1, Tfue. So Tfue is skating down a road when all of a sudden a car comes out of nowhere. The car almost runs Tfue over but stops right before him. Tfue slides into it and hits it. In the end, however, Tfue lived with no injuries, which is quite lucky because if the driver, who turned out to be his friend, didn't see him, a few seconds later and Tfue would have been seriously hurt. Number 2, Logan Paul. Logan Paul attempts a stunt where he jumps over 2 Lamborghinis speeding towards him. This is obviously incredibly risky and could end up very badly. He jumps over the first Lamborghini, and then when the second Lamborghini approaches, he's barely able to clear it. This was a crazy stunt, but he ended up with no injuries, surprisingly.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
You're gonna be alright.
Promise.
Yes.
Number 3, W2s. W2s has over an absurd 15 million subscribers. He was doing a soccer challenge with a bunch of his friends where he was on the roof of his house, kicking the ball to his buddy on the ground, who then tried to do a crazy trick to try to score a goal. This did not go as planned, and he slipped off the roof and landed on his father's car below, injuring his elbow and denting his dad's car in the process. This could have gone very horribly if he landed on his head, but thankfully he didn't. Number 4, KSI. KSI got into a huge fight with some random person. KSI was picking up some food at an In-N-Out burger joint and he saw some random people across the street who kept on staring at him. KSI didn't think of it much and just thought they were probably fans of his until some random stranger who seemed to be one of KSI's haters just started talking trash and then threw punches. A punch here and there would have resulted in a serious concussion. Number 5, Ninja. Most people don't know about this, but basically his retina detached from the back of his eye. The nerve, which sends signals to our brain, detached from his eye, and that meant he could not see at all from that eye, and that caused him extreme pain, and this was actually before a tournament, and it was a pretty big deal for him. It also stopped him from playing and streaming for nearly 2 months, which pretty much killed his channel as he was quite a small YouTuber back then. Number 6, Ben Brown. Ben Brown is a vlogger from the UK, and one day he got into a car crash with his friends from which they barely escaped alive. Ben Brown was just vlogging with his friends when another car came out of nowhere and rammed into them. This car was supposed to stop due to a stop sign, but it just kept going for some reason. Everyone in the car was really shocked as they didn't know what just happened. After their cars hit, they were completely disoriented and one of the guy's jackets caught on fire from the airbag, which is insane. Luckily, everyone there was unharmed. Number 7, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast actually ended up hurting himself pretty badly in one of his videos. What he was doing in this video was testing out fidget spinners to see if they actually destroyed different things. Nothing worked, and in the end he decided to destroy a glass bottle with a fidget spinner, which did not work either. So then Mr. Beast decided to smash the 2 glass bottles together. When he did this, the glass bottle actually ended up shattering very close to his face. After he hurt himself, Mr. Beast went inside to check how bad of an injury he actually received, and turned out that it was actually a very big cut on the side of his face. He ended up going to the hospital and getting stitches on his face. Thankfully, the pieces of the glass didn't go any higher and hit his eyes. Number 8, Dan TDM. Dan TDM ended up hurting himself really badly in one of his videos a few years ago. One day, Dan was walking in his kitchen and slipped and ended up hitting his arm on the kitchen counter really hard. His arm actually started to hurt a lot, and he decided to go to the hospital to get it checked out. Dan found out from the doctor that he actually had a broken hand. Dan was in a lot of pain, and he got a cast put around his arm. We're really happy that Dan didn't land on his neck because that would have ended up probably paralyzing him. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.